Hi, my name is Carol Santiago, and today we'll be going over 7 essential yin poses that will help for relaxation and restoration in your body. Make sure to try to hold these for 2 to 3 minutes to get the maximum benefit for your body. So pose number 1 is child's pose. Right, so sitting back on your shins, bring your glutes to your heels, press your forehead down on your mat. Walk your arms out long in front, spread your fingers out, and take a deep breath in. And let it go. Soften out through your neck and shoulders. And here in child's pose, you'll stretch out your hips, you'll stretch out your thighs and your ankles. And child's pose is a relaxing pose, so you will feel calm through your mind and body while stretching out. And so you can add to the stretch by reaching forward just a little bit more. But just take a couple breaths right here. This is usually in preparation for your yoga practice, but you can always take child's pose at any point. So for the next pose, you'll be going into a heart opener. So I like to teach it with feet together and the knees out wide to the side. And that just really gives you a nice opening in your hips. And start to come down. You can use a block for this. And just place it right in the middle of your back. And just rest, kind of like in between your shoulder blades. You can let your arms go out to the side. And just breathe, soften into the pose. And again, the block has 3 different heights, so you can play around with what's best for you. Here you will feel a deep stretch across your chest, your heart, your neck and shoulders. This pose offers a deep emotional release, and so you'll often experience here some stress relief, tension relief, tightness. It also helps you feel centered, restores the energy in your body, makes you feel vulnerable and confident at the same time. And so it just reverses the aging effects of our daily life, right? Every day you're walking around on the phone, in your car, and your shoulders hunch down over. And so you want to have the opportunity to open up, stretch out, and just create space in the front of your body and chest. Just take a few breaths like this, and continuing to soften into the pose. And so for the next pose, you'll be coming into Pigeon Pose. So bringing your right knee forward, left leg back, nice and straight. You can stay on your forearms, or you can come all the way down onto your chest, resting your chin or forehead onto your mat. And so what Pigeon does is it really offers you a glute stretch, a deep, intense glute stretch, also hamstring and hip opener, hip flexor stretch. And so this is good all the way around, also calming your mind and body again. Huge stress reliever here. By coming into the prone belly position, you're automatically calming and lowering the stress levels in your mind and body. And so again, soften into the pose and just breathe here. So the next pose that you should come into is a supine twist. It's excellent for massaging your kidneys, your abdominal organs, really stretching out and releasing your back and spine. It's so good for detoxifying your mid-body, really adding just more movement, more flexibility through your midsection. It's super good. Keep breathing here. You can keep your head gazing up or turn your gaze to the other side and really get a nice neck stretch as well. Maybe with every breath that you take, you try twisting just a little more, a little deeper. Again, getting the most out of your pose. For your next pose, you're going to come into butterfly pose, bound angle. So bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees go out to the side. And so here you want to lengthen up through your spine. Again, stay soft through your neck and shoulders. And this pose really opens and strengthens your hips and hip flexors and releases any lower back pain, or if you're experiencing any lower back injury, this is an excellent pose for you to try. Now just maybe walk your hands forward a little or a lot, come down to your forearms, or again, grab a prop like a block, and you can rest your forehead down. And so you might feel some discomfort here, but I recommend that you push to your edge, right? So don't go further to the point of injury or pain or numbing, but push close enough towards the discomfort so that you feel something, you feel growth, you feel some space opening up in your body, especially in the lower half of your body. By pushing to your edge, you are allowing your body to create the muscle memory that it needs to increase, to benefit you in the best way possible. Extra fluidity, flexibility, just feel better all the way around in your mind and body. A lot of tension and tightness stores in the lower half of your body. And so this pose is excellent to release all of that tension. Take a few breaths here. If you feel like you can go down a little more, maybe turn your block down and then lower even more with your breath. For the next pose, you'll be trying a dragon or lizard lunge. And so that is the lunge that your foot is off to the corner of your mat and both hands are on the inside. Now you can stay on the palm of your hands or drop down to a block, forearms, or maybe your forehead or chin. And again, what this pose does is it really opens you up through your hip flexors, stretches out your belly and chest as you lower down. And then across your left hip, it really stretches you out from the front, from the top of the hip. And you can stay like this, or you can turn your block on the lowest height and then come all the way down. If you think you need a little bit more, take your knee out further to the side. You can come to the pinky edge of your foot. And just take a few breaths here. Again, feeling the discomfort, pushing towards your edge, and really getting the maximum benefit of each and every pose. And so now you'll be in Shavasana, final resting pose. And so you might be thinking to yourself, like, what's the benefit to this? You're just lying down flat on your back. Well, this is the ultimate relaxation pose where you can calm your mind and body, really get into a meditative place with your breath. This pose is known to relieve depression, anxiety, lower the stress levels in your mind and body, relax you from head to toe so you can soften out through your neck and shoulders. You can also experience help with your sleep, insomnia, fatigue, if you have any migraine, headaches, pain like that. This pose really just brings you to a place of softness, of relaxing, and a deeper connection to yourself.